Sarah worked at the local library. She liked her job, surrounded by books and quiet readers. One day, a new volunteer, David, started helping out. Sarah wasn't impressed at first. He seemed clumsy and a bit shy. He often bumped into things and mumbled when he spoke. Another awkward guy, Sarah thought to herself. David, however, was incredibly helpful. He knew where every book was, even the ones Sarah struggled to find. He was always cheerful and willing to help anyone who needed it. Slowly, Sarah started to notice him more. She saw how kind he was to the elderly patrons, patiently helping them find large print books. She heard him tell silly jokes to the children during story time, making them giggle with delight. One afternoon, the library's computer system crashed. Everyone was stressed. David, who usually avoided the computer, calmly stepped in. He typed away, his fingers flying across the keyboard. In minutes, the system was back up and running. "I used to work in IT before I retired," he explained, a little embarrassed by the attention. Sarah was surprised. She hadn't expected David to be so tech-savvy. She began to see him in a new light. His clumsiness seemed less awkward and more endearing. His shyness appeared to be humility. His kindness and hidden talent started to chip away at Sarah's initial impression. Days turned into weeks, and Sarah found herself looking forward to seeing David at the library. They started having lunch together, sharing stories and laughter. She learned about his love for gardening, his passion for classic movies, and his quirky collection of vintage stamps. David was full of surprises. He wasn't just a volunteer. He was a kind, intelligent, and funny person. One rainy evening, after closing the library, David offered Sarah a ride home. As they drove, a comfortable silence settled between them. When they reached her doorstep, David turned to her, his eyes full of sincerity. "Sarah," he said, "I've really enjoyed getting to know you." Sarah smiled. "Me too, David." He hesitated for a moment, then leaned in and gently kissed her. Sarah kissed him back, realizing that she couldn't resist his charm any longer. What began as an initial disinterest slowly transformed into a fondness, blooming into something more. Their story, however, wasn't without its unanswered questions. Why did David leave his IT career? What made him choose volunteering at a library? Some mysteries remained, waiting to be uncovered in the next chapter of their lives. If you enjoyed this story, please like, share, and subscribe to keep watching more amazing stories. Who knows what other hidden charms and unexpected twists we might discover together?